I can't reach that. I can't reach that. There's no path beyond this point. It's my handy ASCII chart. Never know when you'll need to decode It's my handy ASCII chart. Never know when you'll need to decode binary messages, so I always practice, every day. I don't need to find any books now. I'm at the staircase. Should I use it? I shouldn't take this out of the library. I shouldn't take this out of the library.
Calling all geeks. ThimbleCon 87 is now open. None shall pass without showing me their ticket first. Oh, and welcome to ThimbleCon, of course.
How can I get a ticket?
The radio is doing a competition to win tickets. You could try your luck by calling up when they announce it.
Welcome to ThimbleCon 87. Later tonight, Ransom the Clown Lookalike Contest. Big prizes. Listen to KSCUM to win free ThimbleCon 87 tickets.
None shall pass. Oh, and well.
Bye.
I can't believe I got over again. What did I do to deserve this treatment? All I wanted to do was entertain people and make them laugh at the stupidity of stupid people. I feel like there's a lesson in all of this, but you, I'm Ransom the Clown. It's all that Franklin's fault. He was gonna talk to Chuck about putting my new high-tech Ransom the Clown licensed dolls into production at the old pillow factory. Then he flaked out. He's probably in Mexico skinny dipping with my ex-wife. Okay, I need to break into that pillow factory and see if my prototype Ransom the Clown doll is still in there. My comeback depends on it. You! It says, we're out at the old abandoned pillow factory. Back soon. It's out of order. The coin slot is filled with glue, the buttons are missing, and the cord to the receiver is cut. Otherwise, it looks fine. It's out of order. But how is it ringing? It's out of order. The coin slot is filled with glue, the buttons are missing, and the cord to the receiver is cut. Otherwise, it looks fine.
I can't help but feel there was something suspicious about Uncle Chuck's death. He was a bit eccentric, but deep down he had always been a caring and thoughtful uncle. But in the last few years, he became obsessed, and more than usual, with that pillow factory. I need to get inside and see if anything in his old office will help me make sense of it all. I owe it to him to find out what happened. The doors are closed.
I need to get into the factory to get my...
We're sorry. The number you have dialed is not in service at this time.
KSCUM's phone system is now rebooting.
Here goes nothing. I'm checking in.
Certainly, Abu. Here is your room key.
Not long now. I'd like to check in, please.
Certainly, Abu. Here is your room key.
Chuck's reach extends everywhere in this town, even from his grave. You have one new message. Message 1.
You know who this is? You must be close to achieving our goal. We send a package to the front desk for you. It is required for the next stage. Sayonara.
No more new messages. You have one new message. Message 1.
Hola, soy mamá. ¿Recuerdas la vieja promesa que me hiciste sobre papá? He enviado un paquete a recepción. Es vital para nuestro plan. Come bien, llámeme pronto. Estoy preocupada. Un beso.
No more new messages.
Here's your package, Abu.
Thank you.
Oh, this is just great. Is that you, Reyes?
No, I'm not Reyes.
Drop the act. That's the worst disguise I've ever seen.
Then I guess you haven't looked in the mirror lately.
Touché.
What are you doing back in town? I knew something was up with you.
Same here, Sherlock. I don't think either of us were being honest.
I think it's time we came clean and told the truth about why we're in ThimbleWeed Park.
You first.
Okay. I'm investigating the old pillow factory fire that killed my father.
I was wondering why you kept asking about the fire. I figured it was just some perverted pyro fetish.
My father was a security guard there.
How old were you?
I was only 5. He was made the scapegoat and the fire blamed on him.
Clearing your dad's name is a very noble cause. I'm sorry I've given you such a hard time.
I need to get into that factory. I'm sure there is evidence in there that will clear his name. Now, why are you really here?
Well, I'm here to find the secrets to the Pillow Factory AI for the NSA. It involves top-secret national security.
That's pretty important.
Sounds like we both need to get into the Pillow Factory.
Let's work together on this one.
Total honesty.
Wow, national security. That's some heavy NSA stuff.
Let's split up. It will go faster.
Good idea.
Ma'am, I have a package-a-boo for you.
It's addressed to me. I've been waiting for this. Perfect. It's a special tool for a special use. It's a very strange-looking tool. I'm sure it has a very important use near the end of the game. Pretty disgusting head. There's a small name tag. Sep the Navigator's Head.
We interrupt our hostile takeover non-stop music with this important message. Ever notice that 60-cycle hum whenever you pick up a phone? It's an alien invasion, I tell you. Aliens are trying to make us stupid. Don't talk on the phone and you won't become an idiot. And now back to our special hostile takeover song.
Oh, I'm, really dead. It's just starting to, sink in. I'm never gonna hold my Dolores again. I never told her how proud I was of her for getting that job designing games. I was, too afraid of what Chuck would think. Now I'm dead. I don't remember who killed me or why I'm trapped in this hotel. I need to find a way to escape from here. There has to be a way out. A magical book or a spell. Oh, Franklin, now you're going insane. That only works in games. It's a button to call the elevator.
Can't cope with the boredom anymore. Talk to me now.
Okay, I'm not very good at talking to, you know, strangers, but I'll give it a try. So, Clara, what's life like as, well, you know, a ghost?
For starters, it's not life.
Of course, but you know what I mean, right? What's it like?
It's like being a ghost.
How come you're so, you know, upset all the time?
That's unfair. I'm not upset all the time. I'm just a little hungry right now, and that makes me angry.
That happens to me too. There should be a word for that. What can ghosts, you know, eat?
As a ghost, it's hard to find food that we can eat. My particular weakness has always been ice cream cake. But I'm stuck in this stupid elevator and I can't get any.
What do you know, want to eat?
I'm rather fond of ice cream cake, but Xavier says I can't leave the elevator.
Can I, you know, please go to the penthouse?
No.
Please.
No, you're not my friend. I don't know you anything.
Bye, Clara. Boo! Chuck is not perfect. Help, I'm a ghost. It's an open door. A new Coke vending machine. Chuck is not perfect. Pew, pew, pew! Pew, pew, pew! Hello? Pew, pew, pew! Action figures. Dolores used to have them in her bedroom. A dime a dozen. Chuck is not perfect. Pew, pew, pew! Teeny tiny spaceships in bottles. Chuck is not perfect. Pew, pew, pew! I'm right here. Cutting-edge computer technology. It's a bunch of boxes and lines, probably something to do with game design. The glow makes the cake look delicious. Hi, Virgil.
Hi, Franklin. Don't let Xavier see us talking and not working.
Do you know how we can get out of the hotel?
I know there's a way you can visit your dead relatives. If you have the spell book and offering left for the dead, that is. We all went to Chuck's funeral recently.
Were there, you know, many people?
For Chuck Edmund, of course there were.
Everyone loves Chuck, you know, except me.
I don't know how the spell worked exactly, but I know the secret room smelled really nice.
can I have some, cake?
This is special ghost cake. It's super rare and hard to get. I'm not going to give you any unless you have a really good reason.
How about I'm, hungry?
I can't waste a slice of cake for that pathetic reason.
Oh, okay. Sorry. Thanks anyway. Please, can I have some, cake?
I'm not going to give you any unless you have a really good reason.
How about Clara said she wants some, cake?
For Clara? That changes everything. For her, I'd do anything. Here, take a slice. Just make sure you tell her it's from me.
Thanks. I'll do that. See you soon, Virgil. The glow makes the cake look delicious. Delicious cake made especially for ghosts. Looks like Marvin's cousin Gary. It's an elevator. It's a button to call the elevator.
Oh, it's just the flapdoodle again.
Would you like this, ghost cake?
That's just normal ghost cake. Ugh. I only eat ice cream cake.
Bye, Clara. The closed elevator door. The closed elevator door.
Pew, pew, pew!
Hi, Virgil.
Hi, Franklin.
See you soon, Virgil. Voila! Now it's ice cream ghost cake.
Pew, pew, pew!
Shut up!
It's an elevator.
Oh, it's just the flapdoodle again.
Would you like this, ice cream ghost cake?
Oh my, you shouldn't have. That's so kind of you.
Actually, it's from Virgil. I think he, likes you.
Really? Well, I never. That's delightful of you to deliver it. Thank you so much. I feel much better already. Now, what did you want to ask me?
Who put Xavier, in charge?
No one. He just arrived one day, and the next thing I knew, I was on boring elevator duty. He's a fustalugs and a clazomaniac too, but no one will ever challenge him. You seem like someone who won't take guff from anyone. Maybe you can.
Well, I don't know. I'm not really the type, Can I, please go to the penthouse now?
All right. I'm tired of listening to Xavier, that old fustalugs. Maybe you can figure out how to get rid of him.
Oh, that sounds pretty confrontational. I don't know.
Don't be so pigeon-livered. You should stand up for yourself.
Oh, okay. I suppose you're right.
Good. It's decided then. Just push that penthouse button for yourself when you're ready. I won't stop you anymore.
I can't believe I finally made it to the penthouse.
Who's that now? What are you doing here?
You know, just looking about.
I suppose I'll allow that as long as you don't annoy me.
I feel warped just looking at those strange... What's going on? Those runes are doing something to me. What's going on? Those runes are doing something to me. I can't, you know...
None shall pass without showing me their ticket first. Oh, and welcome.
Bye. That's weird. I swear I pushed the penthouse button. Must be broken.
Better than the view from the balcony.
Hey, new ghost, I told you not to bug me.
Is there any way I can speak to my daughter again?
Not a chance, new ghost. Only the crystal behind me will grant you the ability, and you'll never get it.
Can I please have the crystal so I can speak to Dolores one last time?
Not a chance, new ghost. The crystal behind me has untold powers, and no one will ever get it.
Hypothetically, if I was to get the crystal, how would I use it?
Well, you're not going to get it. But hypothetically, if you were to get it, and only hypothetically, because you will never get it.
Yes, you know, only hypothetically.
Okay, hypothetically, you would just take it into my secret room, and you'd be able to talk with the living. That's it.
Sorry, you know, to bother you, Xavier. Bye, Xavier. Sorry for bothering you.
Stay away from my crystal. Stay away from my crystal. Stay away from my crystal.
Ooh. Oh.
The crystal is impervious to your pathetic attempt at chilling. You stay away from my crystal. The crystal is impervious to your pathetic attempt at chilling. You'd barely stop ice cream from melting.
Yes! It's my father's watch! It's my father's old pocket watch, but it's broken, and only a professional will be able to fix it. Foreclosed by... It's a locked gate.
I'm innocent!
If you didn't do it, a jury will find you not guilty. I heard you used to have a watch repair shop. Can you fix this watch?
Why should I? Considering I'm only locked up because of you.
I know you're innocent.
Well, let me see it. Well, that's a strange-looking watch. But sure, I can fix it. But do you think I can fix it with my teeth? Come back when you have some proper tools. And turn off that awful noise and play me some theremin music.
The jail door is locked. I can't open it. Just a bunch of files. 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 It doesn't have any buttons. Must be for ink. It's empty. It's empty. It's empty. Looks like they're having a big sale in there. An intact sarcophagus skeleton here? I don't have a warrant for a badly tuned violin. I don't think we need any more shrooms.
Hey there! Let's go over to the counter where we can talk. Welcome to Ricky's Tubes for Rubes. How can I help you?
More like Ricky's up tubes, but whatever.
Can't you ever be nice, Ransom?
Hey, it's Rick with the stick.
I don't have a stick. These are tubes.
Sure you do. It's lodged so far up your ass I can see it poking out your mouth when you talk. Jeez, you must need a boyfriend. It's a Freudian nightmare in here, Toots.
Well, Ransom, maybe if you weren't such a tool all the time, you wouldn't see them everywhere you go.
So you finally realized you can't bake for
No, business was just slow, and I went in a new direction.
The town bum wouldn't eat your leftovers, dollface. The only thing your pies were good for were throwing at my audience. Ah.
Hey there! Let's go over to the counter where we can talk. Welcome to Ricky's Tubes for Rubes. How can I help you?
You! The doors are locked, and nobody's inside. No one is in there. There's no path beyond this point.
Pizza coupons! Hey, Ransom, you want a free pizza coupon? Wink, wink.
I'll take a coupon, as long as I can shove it up your ass.
Hey, not cool, man.
You shouldn't eat so much pizza. Getting hard to tell where the costume ends and your skin begins, pizza face.
You are being way harsh, dude. Quit it.
Seriously, it looks like your dad the pizza. Oh, with that chunky face, I'm guessing he had your mom's Chicago style.
Ransom, you are such a freaking jerk. Why did you always have to take it too far? Huh? This is why you have no friends.
Looks like a pizza flyer. I already have it. One sheet is enough. It's stuck. The Movietron seems to be broken. It's a pretty big vacuum tube.
Hello, Dolores. How's life in the big city?
Having a lot of fun.
Interested in a little interview for the award-winning Nickel? I'm sure our readers would be fascinated.
Maybe after the will reading.
It's a perfect way to get your side of the story out. Local girl makes good making... What is it you make again?
Adventure games.
Ah, games. You mean for kids?
No, our main audience is adults.
Lots of shooting and killing, that sort of thing?
Adventure games are all about story and characters.
Sounds like something I would like. I'm writing a novel. It's about the first female president in 2017.
I didn't know you wrote fantasy.
It's good to have you back, Dolores.
I'm not sure why I stopped by.
That's okay. I know times are tough for you.
I'm a little confused over my feelings for Uncle Chuck.
He was a complex man.
Mind if we talk some more about Uncle Chuck?
Oh, I could write a whole book about his ego and arrogance.
What else do you think about Uncle Chuck?
He was a charmer that could manipulate a crowd.
Can we talk some more about Uncle Chuck? Deep down, do you think he was a good person?
I'm sure he thought he was. That I know.
I think I need to go. Thanks for talking, Natalie.
Bye, Dolores. Sorry to hear about your Uncle Chuck's passing.
Bye, Natalie.
Hi, Dolores. You back for some more of my great postal jokes?
I'd love to hear a postal joke.
Why did the mailman go into therapy?
I have no idea.
Because he had post-traumatic stress.
That's funny, George. How is life at the post office?
Busy, 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 Dolores. Being a federal employee isn't always as glamorous as it sounds. Not that I'm complaining. You know I love serving my country.
Your country thanks you for your service.
You're welcome there, Dolores, but there's no need to thank me. I didn't get into postal work for the accolades.
Of course not. How silly of me. Why did you choose to become a mailman?
Well, first of all, let me stop you right there, Dolores. You don't choose the path to this uniform. It chooses you.
I see.
Postal work is a calling, sort of like being a priest or a superhero.
Well, I'm stoked to know that the mail is in safe hands.
I'd take a bullet for your packages, Dolores. Don't you worry.
Anything new in town since I left?
Not really, unless you count more stores closing down.
Yeah, I'm getting ghost town vibes to the max.
I don't see things getting better now that old Chuck has passed. My condolences, by the way.
You don't think the town might be better off without my uncle?
What? Dolores, why would you say a thing like that? Your uncle brought this town prosperity like we'd never seen. Without him, we're like a rowboat without oars.
I guess I just saw a darker side to Uncle Chuck.
Dolores, don't you speak ill of the dead. I know you're probably just confused with the grief, but people in this town loved your uncle, so watch what you say. I won't hold it against you, but some folks out there can get pretty nasty if you get on the wrong side of them.
I guess. Thanks, George. It's great to see you love your job. See you, George.
Come back soon, Dolores.
The monkey paw. Don't touch the books unless you know what you want. Don't touch the books unless you know what you want. Welcome to the ThimbleWeed Park Occult Bookstore, Dolores. The bubblefish has a banana.
It's good to see you again, Marina.
Dolores, you little mojo bean. So pleased to see you back in town. If anyone has given you any trouble in the big city, you say the word, and I'll put a hex on them. I've got a really good one I'm dying to use that will turn their bathing suit parts green.
What is it with you and those totally trippin' hexes?
I like to get creative with my craft, dear. On an unrelated note, do you know anyone who deserves a permanent talking zit on their face?
Oh, Marina, enough with the curses already, jeez. Although, if my sister keeps acting like a total bimbette, I might come back to you. I guess you heard about my uncle?
Ah, yes, dear. And I'm sorry for your loss.
Are you, though?
If you are sad, then I am sad for you, Dolores. Although I can't pretend that the idea of Chuck roasting in the fires of hell doesn't provide me with some amusement.
That's like way harsh, Marina. But to be perfectly honest, I don't really know how to feel right now. People really loved my uncle, didn't they?
It was a mixed bag, my dear. Most of the town adored Chuck, but there were many of us who despised the man and sensed the darkness within.
What did you mean by the darkness my uncle had?
Chuck exuded an aura of greatness, but that greatness was always balanced on a nice edge of good and evil. The man was ruthless and fell into the dark a long time ago.
I thought he wanted me to be happy, but really, he just wanted me to keep his legacy alive. I idolized my uncle, but if that's all I was to him, then I wonder if I ever really knew the man at all. Goodbye, Madame Marina.
Come back anytime, Dolores.
It looks pretty ratty, and I do mean ratty. No way I'm This WC-67 tube it's a Hydrantron 3000 with a WC-67 on top. Impressive. It's a promotional bank flyer. Open an account today and get a free toaster. It's just after 5 o'clock.
Hello, Safely First Savings. Excuse me, Miss Edmond. What are you doing?
I just wanted to take a look at your paperweight.
That paperweight means a lot to me. It was a special gift from... Well, it was a special gift. Feel free to look at it without touching. What's with all the heavy breathing and moaning? These obscene phone calls are getting annoying.
One of those fancy new wireless phones. There's no phone number on it. It looks like the old key to the factory, but I can't be sure.
Excuse me, Miss Edmond. What are you doing?
It's the key to my uncle's factory. I just need to check things out.
Miss Edmond, we take our trusteeship jobs seriously here. You know the factory is in probate. What's with all the heavy breathing and moaning? I need to keep them on long enough to trace the call. How can I help, Miss Edmond?
Can I borrow the key to the factory?
I'm sorry, Miss Edmond. I can't release the key, not even to Mr. Edmond's family.
That's too bad, Mr. Apollo. Can I still access the family safe deposit box?
I'm afraid not. Your uncle had your access revoked shortly after you left town.
I guess you can't tell me if my dad made any withdrawals or deposits in the last couple of weeks, either?
No, that would be a breach of our client's confidentiality.
Fair enough. Do I still have a checking account here? I've been cashing my checks at the convenience store because I was pretty sure my uncle had control of my accounts.
Your uncle did close all accounts associated with your name.
I see. What kind of credit can a game developer get?
That's a good one. Oh, you aren't kidding. Well, you could get one of our basic federal beige credit cards with a $100 limit and an APR of 1,232%.
No way, Jose. I think I'll pass. How are things at the bank?
Very well. Thank you for asking, Miss Edmond.
I thought maybe with all those businesses closing, the bank might be struggling a little.
Oh, not at all. Your uncle had more than enough for us to weather the town's economic downturn.
I wasn't aware Uncle Chuck was doing so well. I mean, the pillow factory was closed for years.
True, but in his final years, your uncle began liquidating several valuable assets. It was more than enough to keep him afloat.
Huh. What assets did my uncle liquidate?
I couldn't possibly say, Miss Edmond. Bank client confidentiality and all. Maybe you'll find out more about it at the will reading.
Maybe. Goodbye, Mr. El Palo.
Come back soon, Miss Edmond.
Oh, I love carrying stuff.
Hello, Safely First Savings. Your money is in our hands. What's with all the heavy breathing and moaning? I wish I could get them to stop calling. How can I help, sir?
That key looks important. Can I borrow it?
I'm sorry, I can't release the key, not to anyone. It's the law.
That's too bad, Mr. El Paulo. We will have to resort to other means. Did you hear about the murder?
Of course. It's not every day a body shows up in ThimbleWeed Park.
Do you know anything about Chuck Edmond?
He was a much-loved community figure and our bank's most loyal customer. Mr. Edmond will be sorely missed.
I'm sorry for your loss.
Thank you, sir.
Do you know why the factory has such high-end security?
In its current state, the factory is not safe to enter. Fire damage rendered the building unstable, and I'm sure the Edmonds don't want any frivolous lawsuits. But aside from that, it is my understanding the factory still contains some valuable Pilotronics equipment. That's why we are holding the key until Mr. Edmonds' final wishes are made clear at his will reading.
I see. Are you the manager of this bank?
You're quite right. I'm Mr. El Palo, the manager of Safely First Savings. I take care of all the day-to-day operations of the bank. May I ask why the feds are interested in my work all of a sudden?
Don't worry. I'm just making conversation, Mr. El Paulo. Do you think Willie did it?
I'm not sure that I do. Whatever his personal problems, Willie doesn't seem like a murderer to me.
I understand, but all the evidence points to him.
Maybe so, but I just don't think he did it.
Willie will be okay. If he didn't do it, then the courts will find him innocent.
Say what you want, but it doesn't change the fact there is likely an innocent watch repairman sitting in a cell right now.
Goodbye, Mr. El Paulo.
If you ever need savings or loan advice, feel free to drop by. Hello, Safely First Savings. Your money is in our hands. Is this an obscene phone call? These obscene phone calls are getting annoying. We're all out of toasters. Hello, Safely First Savings. Your money is in our hands. Is anyone there?
I'd like to open an account.
I don't believe you. Please stop wasting my time. Now, goodbye. Hello, Safely First Savings. Your money is in our hands. Is anyone there?
I'd like to order 2 pizzas to go.
I think you have the wrong number. This is a bank. Now, goodbye. Hello, Safely First Savings. Your money is in our hands. Is anyone there?
Yes, I'm your friendly, obscene caller.
No, you're not. The obscene caller makes a lot of filthy noises and moaning sounds. Now, goodbye.